There you go. Hold yourself up. Keep it bent. There you go. It's not that hard. I did it from
We sing stupid songs on the way home on the bus. Jump up and down. We'll celebrate when we get home, okay? Let's pray.
Cracking the Javen the whole way.
We had a senior captain, please, or a junior captain. Kai, why don't you pray for us?
Dear God, thank you for this day. Happy that I can come out here with my brothers. We love you. Even closer to winning the conference championship, first one in Dayton Christian's history. I pray that you keep us safe throughout the rest of the season. All the injuries to get healed. I pray that we build on this lead. And that we come out next week, glorify your name, and win that championship.
I want you to let it fuel you when you think about not lifting. I want to let it fuel you when you think about not going to off-season conditioning or off-season skills or whatever, because that's a big difference, man. We have to get physically better. We have to get physically better. But man, we had a heck of a season. We accomplished so much. We accomplished so much. Not all that we wanted to. We didn't meet all our goals, but we met a lot of them. First team to win a conference championship in Dayton Christian history. You guys earned that. Well done. Well done. Now, it stinks, right? I wish we were in the playoffs. We didn't play well enough to go to the playoffs. I didn't coach well enough to go to the playoffs, right? And so we'll get better. Coaching staff will get better, and you guys will get better. Seniors, thank you. I couldn't ask for a better group of leaders. You took the team on your back and carried them. Well done. So here's what we're going to do right now. We're going to pray. Then the seniors, you're going to go down to that end zone. You're going to walk across with your parents. Okay? Or whoever is there for you. Us as players, we're going to go over the sidelines, everybody else, and face out. And welcome our seniors when they come through. Is that clear? Coach. Then we'll talk more in the locker. Great season. I know it's sad right now. Yes. This was last night was a disappointing loss, right? The way we came out and hit them in the first series and stopped them, and then we came out and moved the ball really quick, and then we kind of fell apart, and that's all right. We have to learn how to play well against good teams, and we'll do that, It's going to take a few different things, right? We're going to have to continue to commit ourselves to the weight room. We're going to have to continue to recruit the hallways, right? We need better players. We're going to have to continue to recruit legally other players to come to school, right? And so it's going to take that in order for us to take the next level. And I want you to look at this board right here, right? Okay? We set out this year to win our division, to win all our home games. We didn't get that done. Didn't get to the playoffs. Didn't win the playoffs. These are still left. But look what we accomplished, man. We won our first conference championship in the school history. That's well done. That's well done. We did a number of things that were unbelievable. I mean, we had I don't know if you know this, but I looked in week 8. At the end of week 8, we were the 6th lowest points allowed in all of Division 6 in all of the state of Ohio. I kind of fell apart the last 2 weeks, but as of week 8, we were one of the 6 top defenses, 6 or 7, in the state of Ohio, Division 6. You guys earned that. Offensively, we moved the ball at will quite often, and we executed a game plan very well. We had some great individual accomplishments. Ricard set the record, school record for sacks, is second place in the conference unless things have changed in stats for sacks. Taiwan lead the league in receptions. Sean, I think you ended up second in school history in passing yardage. I'm not sure where you finished in the league standings. The stats aren't all in, but you were first going into it. Evan was a beast. I mean, there were so many great things that we did. So many steps forward that we took. I mean, from Sam punting and changing field position and kicking and doing whatever we asked him to do, right? To Cameron playing his first organized sport and having a great year. To Ben facing a crisis in the middle of the season and choosing wisely and deciding he's going to finish strong, and you did, and you helped us to do it. I can just go on and on. To Nate Combs, who we put you at running back at the beginning of the season because we thought you weren't playing anywhere and it didn't matter, right? And then you came back and you started virtually every offensive, you started half of the games in the offense for us and filled in admirably and played defense and were probably the most improved player ever. Hey, there was 1,000 great things about the season. So we can hang our heads high. We finished 7-3, third best record in DC history. Third best record. You guys did that, and we set the course for the future. I anticipate that we will be the favorites to win our division title from here on out, and I expect that we'll win it again next year, and I expect that we'll knock off some of these other goals next year. Okay, I expect we'll knock off some of the other goals next year. But what you have to understand is that that's not, football is not a July through October commitment. Football is a year-round commitment. That doesn't mean you can't do other things, right? That just means that you have to commit yourselves to lifting and increasing your skills and increasing your agility. So if you're playing basketball, that works your agility. Then you need to work your strength by making sure you lift, right? If you're playing baseball, I don't know if that increases anything. So if you're playing baseball, you gotta lift and run to do your agility, right? So if you're running track, that's gonna increase your speed, but you still gotta lift. So like Jamin, you ran track, that was great for us, great for you. If you guys wanna run track, that's great, I'd encourage it, but you gotta make sure you lift, right? For Taiwan, you should consider running track. There's a lot of guys that should consider running track because the track coach, right, Jamin, he was really cool. He let us lift whenever we wanted to, right? And then if you had a meet, you had to run. And that's it. And I can live with that, right? And then we're gonna do our best to try to get Tremaine Hall in here to work on our speed and agility for all the other guys. And so I met with him earlier in the year. Coach and I met with him, and we're going to try and get it to where we can have 1 or 2 12-week sessions where he comes in here and works on our speed and
I
agility.
talked to him this morning too.
You talked to him this morning? Okay.
And those guys don't have a choice. They run in track.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay, good. So man, football's a great game, and we learned so much from it. And I am proud to be your coach. You seniors, the leadership that you gave this year was all we could ask for. All we could ask for. You guys led the team well. You didn't complain. You didn't fight. You bought in, and it shows. And it shows with the accomplishments. And that's you guys, what you guys did. So seniors, thank you. Guys, let's give the seniors a round. Unbelievable. And so now it's time for the next group to stand up. And so you juniors, it's your time, and sophomores, and freshmen. We need leaders from every rank, right? And so we have to make that happen. And that's what's going to make us successful. Sit up, please. Sit up. That's what's going to make us successful. Football's a great game. Celebrate the things we did well. This is not how we wanted to go out, right? The way we lost our last 2 games leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I hope it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And so let's let that bad taste fuel us when we want to skip a workout, or when we want to not take care of our grades, or when we want to not fill in the blank, do what our mom says so we get grounded, right? Let's use that bad taste to fuel us and motivate us to do what it takes to reach this goal, and this goal, and this goal, and to maintain these. Because guess what? Now we're the #1 dog. And now they're going to be gunning for us, right? And so it's a lot harder to repeat than it is to win the first time. And so we got to do it right. Now, from a spiritual perspective, my heart for this team, it's on our senior poster, and it's on our team poster, and it is that you would love one another. That the world would know that you were Jesus' disciples based on how well you love one another. And we want a state championship in that, man. I will say that it is special what you guys have done here by choosing to love one another. And I want that to continue. And that's what makes football great in the scheme of life. You won't forget these men. You won't forget this year. You'll remember your buddies. You will have bonds. Some of them will last for the rest of your life. Some of them will last for the rest of your life. And that's special. And not many people can say that. And that's because you guys went through hard stuff together and you chose to love one another. And that speaks of your character. So I'm proud to be your coach. I speak for the whole staff, that I'm proud to be your coach. And they're proud to be your coach. And I'm unbelievably proud of what you've accomplished, both on the field and off. Now, it ain't done. And we got more work to do. Okay? At this point, I know I hadn't told you guys this, but I'm going to give the other coaches an opportunity to say whatever, share whatever they want to with you. And then we're going to break up and start taking care of the business we need to do, shut down the season, okay? So any other coaches want to say anything to you guys? The floor is yours.
What I told the seniors, I'm proud of the seniors. I know I was a new coach coming in. I'm thankful that you guys accepted me, that you bought into what I was bringing to the table from an offensive perspective, from a mentality perspective. Thank you for welcoming me and the coaches. Thank you. I'm committed to you guys. I'm committed to the program. And I believe that there are great things in store. And the great things that are in store have been established by the seniors. Because if the seniors wouldn't have never bought in, then we wouldn't have had the success that we've had. Okay? So you guys have laid the foundation to the path that we're going to take and to the levels that we're going to accomplish throughout the remainder of not just the juniors who are moving up, not just the sophomores who are moving up, not just the freshmen who are moving up, but for all those other junior high kids in the youth program. You guys have laid the foundation because they're excited. They look up to you guys. They look forward to coming to the games. Did you see how excited those guys were with the Gatorade bottles and helping us out? They were excited because they believe in you guys. They were excited because energy feeds off of energy. You know what? When somebody's coming in with a positive attitude and you establish a tradition of winning, they expect wins, and then people want to be a part of that. You know, so those kids, they're excited. You know, they're running out. They're looking at us while we're in the huddle, like with smiles and stuff, because they want to be a part of that. And that's what we have established. So now we're going to carry on the tradition. The juniors are going to carry on the tradition that the seniors have established. Okay? And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of y'all. And just to piggyback on what Coach Moyer said, get in the weight room. Do you understand? Get in the weight room. Never stop working on your craft. And that's in everything in life, seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen. Never be satisfied with where you're at. Because when you stop growing, you start dying. You understand? So you always got to be working towards a goal in something. Working yourself towards that goal, whether it be getting stronger, whether it be gaining more knowledge, and whatever it is that you want to move forward in life. Grizz, you told me you want to go into business. Hey, always reading books. One thing I admire about Coach Moyer, he is a reader. And he is. I'm not a big time reader like that. And Coach Moyer is sending me emails. Like, check out this article. Read this book or read this, and bring a report back and let me know what you thought about it. 500 words, double spaced. but those are things that I admire because it pushes me to become better in whatever it is that I'm doing. Okay? So that's what I want to challenge all of y'all to do that. Work hard and increase yourself in whatever it is that you love. Increase yourself in whatever it is that you have a passion for, both on the field, off the field, and most importantly, spiritually. Do you understand? I look forward to working with the underclassmen that are coming up next year. I look forward because I know there's some special things in store. I look forward to seeing new faces because we've established a program of winning, and winning is attractive, and people are going to be they're going to want to be a part of this program. They're going to want to be a part of the DC football program because we're winning. And you guys probably already know of guys that are talking about playing next year. and we don't even know. Am I lying? Because we winning, right? Because they thought you guys, just like Nick said, they thought you guys were gonna fall, and the program wasn't gonna be revived. So we killed that. So winning is attractive, and people gonna want to come, and you guys are gonna recruit legally. And Coach is gonna be spreading the gospel and bringing people to the cross. You understand? And we're gonna go for it, okay? So, hey, I'm proud of all of you guys for all the accomplishments, for all the effort, for all the commitment, and I look forward to next year.
You know, I don't stand up in front of everybody and talk too much, but I just want to let you know that, I mean, you probably saw a different side of me in the JV games, right? I mean, yeah, laughing fun, you know, the fat guy jumping up and down. But you know what? You guys did that to me. You know, you guys got me excited. You guys made, you know, me proud, and you know, I just want to thank everybody for letting me be a part of it. You know, 2 years in a row, and you know, next year is going to be a lot of fun too. So keep working hard, and you know, I'm just thankful and blessed to be a part of an awesome group of guys here. So thanks.
Anybody else?
All right, guys. Thanks for another good year. Like Coach said, there's no place that we'd rather be. Any of the coaches, we want to be here with all of you guys. You know, I've been at DC for, I think it's my 7th year being a part as a player and a coach, and probably you too, Coach Reese. And the captains, you guys are probably the best captains I've ever been around. Just the leadership, the way you work, the way you put in work in the weight room, and the way you are coachable. You guys were good role models to all the underclassmen. So I thank you for that. I'm going to miss you, but we need guys to step up and to take place of Nick, Evan, and Sam, and guys, even like Cameron, who were here every day, who were busting their butt. So that meant a lot to all the coaches, the guys who were here every day. Josh, you were here every day. So that's just something to look forward to, strive for next year, to come in and work even harder, and to knock some of all these goals off. So thanks for a good year. I'm looking forward to next year, guys.
Thank you, guys. First one is it takes a team. It takes everybody, and everybody in our world today is pretty. Let's be frank. Most people are self-centered, and everyone wants to feel, what am I going to get out of stuff? And God didn't build this world to work like that, but the devil will easily let it go that way. And you got to decide in life, whether you're a senior or you're a freshman or where you're going, do I want to be a part of a team? Will I take the easy thing that I want to do and lay that down for my brother, for my wife, for my kids, for somebody I may not even know? In this world, the kingdom of God needs men of valor who will do that. You guys all have a choice, because we only checked off a few of our goals, but there's a whole list of goals that we all have for you that's way more important than a state championship. There's people that are not going to hear the gospel unless one of you steps up. And they may be on the other side of the world, or they may be around the corner. There's a whole lot of things you guys can do, but it takes a team. And it takes and don't think just because you don't have the talent of some of the guys on this team that you aren't important. I've been on teams that really won a lot, and I've been on teams that won very little. And some of the times when we faced adversity, my favorite moments. Clark Montessori game, I think it was almost the last play of the game. Nick Ettinger's pulling out as a guard, or I don't know what your tackle or guard, and he's cleaning this kid's clock. And the scoreboard said it didn't matter. But it mattered to Nick because he said, it's a play, I'm going to give 100%. There's no 110, it's 100. All you can give is 100. That's the top, right? and he's given 100 on the last play of the game when it didn't seem to matter. That touched my heart and said he's going to go do something. So the second point I want to make is just this. The kingdom of God needs men of valor. Will you say that with me? The kingdom of God needs men of valor. You learn valor in a lot of different ways. I admire Coach Jones because he learned it serving for a military. I admire it in Coach Van Noy because he learned it through education, getting his degree and making a difference in people's lives. Coach Moyer learned it, not just in the NFL, he learned it at Toledo, he learned it in high school. He learned how to achieve and work through things, break down barriers. I don't know everybody's story, but part of your story is here, is Dayton Christian football. And the kingdom of God needs men of valor, of courage, of people who will push through, who will persevere, who will do the right thing when it's inconvenient, who will do the right thing when it hurts. Like Evan out there limping around the field with whatever he's got wrong with his ankle. He wasn't coming out unless somebody pulled him. But he was going to give his 100% best to the very end, no matter whether it hurt or whatever. Kingdom of God needs men of valor. You guys, it's your choice. And I think you're in a place here that's a really good place. Keep it up, guys. I'm proud of you. I love you all.
First off, I want to thank you for letting a 21-year-old kid come in here and help coach y'all. As Coach DeMario said, this is my 7th year here. I've been with a lot of programs. You guys changed DC football. Instead of one great player on the field making the plays, there were 11 great players on the field making the plays, giving 100%. There's a word that's starting to become associated with this program, and it's a word I really love. It's a dynasty. The seniors this year have started to form that dynasty, and it's the job of the underclassmen to carry on the dynasty into next year. I want the underclassmen to look around and see the seniors and the upperclassmen that started this year. That's you next year. You're going to be fighting for that spot. You're going to be fighting to take a spot away from somebody else. And if you take it away, or if not you take it away, it doesn't matter, because the competition breeds success, and we're all family here. And everybody's going to give 100% to carry on that dynasty. So I want to thank you again. Thank you.
Because I'm not really good at it, but I just want to say thank you guys. This was a great season. Coach Moyer first offered me, I was sitting in Japan looking at jobs. This is my dream job, be a head high school football coach. And he offers me, and I look up Dayton Christian. I see the record's 2-9. I'm like, oh, what am I getting myself into? But then I come here and I see how you guys play and how you work, and I was completely blown away. And I'm just thankful that I don't care now that if we ever go win another game, the way you guys played this season. I just want to thank you all for letting me be a part of that.
First year with you. I came in, didn't know what to expect. I went from coaching 6th and 7th grade football. And I appreciate everything you guys done. Once again, I'm not used to being in front of a lot of people. I'm not a big talker. But I love each and every one of you. Especially, a couple of the seniors I really got a bond with. Underclassmen, they have paved the way to these goals. It's your responsibility to knock off, hopefully all of them, if not some of them. So the way they led, you guys should think about that. And if you see somebody skipping out, like Coach said, in the weight room, go to them and be like, we got to get in the weight room. We got to get better. You know what I mean? But other than that, I really appreciate it, guys. And DJ, if you could stand up. I got one thing to say, and I'm going to shut up. What I always say.
The war begins and ends at the front lines.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. And seniors, good luck to you.
So, I am a talker, so I won't talk long. So I have 2 quotes for you. One is you will never conquer what you refuse to confront. So think about it. You'll never conquer what you refuse to confront. When I was a freshman at Ball State, I weighed 205 pounds. 205. 6'3" inches tall. And they were great big giants in the land. I lived in the weight room. I ate as much as I could eat. Potatoes and weight shakes and protein shakes, and by the end of the year I was 217 and was strong. Guys, you can grow, you can build muscle, and you can have some fears when you see things, but you're never going to conquer it unless you confront it. You have to confront your fears, confront yourself. Confront yourself. In my life, personally, and that would take a long time, I've had to confront some very difficult obstacles in my life. But when I confronted myself, man, I was able to overcome, because greater is he that's in me than he that's in the world. Jesus Christ gives you the power to overcome anything in this world. And the most difficult thing in this world I found is me. Laziness is not something someone does to me. Procrastination is not something that someone else does to me. The inability to get the job done is not something that someone else did to me. It's me. So when I look in the mirror, it's me. And I ask God to help me. The second quote I want to give you is one by Les Brown. He said that if you must be willing to do the things today that others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow that others won't have. It's in what you're doing each day that's going to make the difference. Your future success is hidden in your daily habits, guys. I am fat today because of daily habits. My son often gets on me, Dad, do you really want that other cookie? And frankly, he's right. It's in my daily habit. If you have a habit of not doing your homework, grades go down. If you have a habit of working out and doing push-ups every day, guess who's going to be strong? If you have a habit of good nutrition, you're going to be physically fit. Look like Coach Jones. Guys, what you do each day matters. Only things that you do for Christ are going to last. But in this natural body, what you do each day counts. Kelly probably ran a lot as a kid. Taiwan was doing flips as a little boy. That's why he's so explosive today. You guys say, man, he's explosive. Man, how does he do it? Well, he was probably flipping around and doing stuff young in age. It's explosive. It's in your daily routine. You got me? Seniors, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. I mean, this is... I told a couple of them, two of them, they were my heroes. I meant what I said. They'll be heroes in life. You seniors will be leaders in life. Ludi, Kari, Chad, sophomores, Jamin, Colin. It's your turn. It's hidden in your daily routine. I love you guys.
When I sent Coach Moyer, asked me to come and help the team out, I thought it was just for what he said, me coming and helping you guys out. You guys were the one helping me out. I was going through tough times, and and you guys just accepted me as part of your family. You guys love me. You guys essentially didn't matter that Icelander wasn't part of this football club. You guys just allowed me into your lives, and I just want to thank you all for that. And freshmen, sophomores, juniors, I'm really looking forward to helping out with you guys next year. And seniors, I just want to thank you for the impact you had. Thank you.
That's what's great about football. Football's not only a great game, but it's a great group where we can have a great life together. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. Like I said, you ask anybody that's played the game what they miss the most. It's this.